They say murder is as old as the river. In the quaint island community near Hampton Court Palace, a layer of suspense runs deep as the Thames. This idyllic hamlet, once known for its tranquility, was rocked by a murder 20 years ago. The well-kept gardens and polite smiles of its residents hid a murkier reality, a secret as deep and enigmatic as the river itself. Detective Constable Louise Mangan, a keen observer and relentless pursuer of truth, sensed a complex web of deceit beneath the seemingly simple homicide. The villagers, however, remained tight-lipped, their secrets sealed and hidden beneath the surface. This unsolved crime, like a ghost, haunted the island and its inhabitants, adding a chilling undertone to the otherwise serene landscape. The mystery remained, lurking in the shadows, as elusive as the river's current. Yet the truth remained buried, shrouded by the mighty Thames. 2 decades later, time had bestowed upon her the title of Detective Chief Superintendent. A horrific fire brought her back to the same island. The eerie feeling of familiar fear hung heavy in the air. The quaint island community she once knew now looked different, felt different. The once tranquil island was now a battlefield of fear and dread. The cordial residents, who once greeted her with warm smiles and friendly nods, now averted their gaze, their smiles replaced with expressions of fear and worry. It was as if the island had a secret it was desperate to keep hidden. The fire had not only consumed homes and lives, but it had also ignited a fear that was palpable. The island was no longer the sanctuary it once was. The community she once knew was now wrapped in shivers of fear. The once welcoming gazes now estranged and darting nervously. Her investigation exposed players in a dangerous game spanning across decades. Yet the river held its secrets closely, its depths holding the key to her quest. Detective Chief Superintendent Louise Mangan, the seasoned investigator, found herself knee-deep in a mystery that had been simmering under the surface for 2 decades. Each piece of evidence she unearthed was a pawn in this dangerous game, their moves and motives hidden in the foggy past. The danger wasn't just lurking in the shadows, it was staring her right in the face, daring her to connect the dots. The tranquil island, once a symbol of peace, was now a chessboard for this deadly game. The players? The very residents she had come to know over the years, their faces etched with fear and uncertainty. Every clue uncovered was a step closer to the truth, but also a step deeper into danger. The stakes were high and time was running out. The river, a silent witness to the unfolding drama, held its breath as Louise navigated the treacherous waters of deception and deceit. As dawn broke, the island, once a symbol of tranquility, was no longer just a landmass surrounded by water. It held secrets, sins, and whispers of the past. The quaint community that once thrived on camaraderie was now a labyrinth of half-truths and unsaid words. Each step Detective Louise Mangan took, every stone she overturned, revealed a new facet of the mystery that had been buried for 20 years. The truth, much like the relentless tide, refused to stay buried. It inched its way to the surface, slowly but surely. With each revelation, the island lost a bit of its innocence. Its secrets, once hidden under the picturesque facade, were now open for all to see. The same river that had silently borne witness to the events of the past now reflected the harsh reality of the present. The truth had a way of asserting itself, much like the Thames, carving its path through the heart of the island. The mystery that had loomed like a dark cloud was finally dissipating. Detective Mangan, with her unyielding resolve, had managed to bring the truth to light. But the road to discovery was not without its casualties. The tranquility of the island was forever tarnished, the trust of its residents irrevocably broken. Do you think Detective Louise Mangan unearths the truth at a cost? Or the cost of truth leaves another mystery unsolved?